Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Roscoe and Friends, and welcome to the stream. We are, wow, those glasses are dirty. We are going to go live to EA Sports PGA Tour, and we're going to answer some questions. And answering some questions basically is, for me, it's like, do you buy the game? Is it worthy? And if I already have PGA Tour 2K23, do I want this game? I think that's probably a question on a lot of people's minds right now is, you know, is the game worthy of buying? You know, is it worth 70 bones? I'm dating myself saying bones, but, you know, it's one of those questions that I think a lot of people do have right now. And, you know, a lot of people did pre-order, which is cool, and there's a lot of content out there on it already. Some great, content creators that are creating it. You got Apex Hound. You've got Book the Win. That was actually he did some live streams that was pretty cool. Not if you may not know him, but another one, of course, is Gamer Ability, and then Respawn. They were all kind of putting it out there, and there's some others as well. So. It is probably one of the coolest games I've played in a little while for golf. Graphically, it is pretty amazing. So, look forward to definitely talking with some more people. Hopefully, they see the post and come on in. And I'm going to start playing here in a second. But before we do, if you're new to the stream, or if you're watching on a replay, what we do each time I start a stream, and this is something I do, and that's pretty much something I do on this stream. So I have a quote from the Bible, Bible verse that I put out, and my Bible verse tonight is going to be Psalms 16:11, and it's going to be, "You will make known to me the path of life. In your presence, in fullness of joy, in your right hand there are pleasures forever." That's cool. So, for me, and I'm a believer. You know, some may know that, some may not, but I'm a believer. God's in my heart, and I know that God's already written my path. You know, I'm steering some things here and there, but God's already written. He already knows what's going on in my life, and I'm excited about that. That makes me happy because I don't have anything to worry about. God's in control. He's got it under control. So. It's about living and having fun and enjoying your family, loving your loved ones, and making memories for those that'll carry on your legacy. And that's what I would, suggest for anyone. So that's me. Again, welcome to Roscoe and Friends, and let's get into some gameplay. All right, here. And thank you very much for all 627 subs. We are on our way to a road to 1,000. We're going to get there. We're going to get there this year. I'm very happy about that. It makes me happy to see those subs come in. And I feel very, very blessed. So, appreciate you all. And God bless you and your family. All right, so here we go. Let's get this going here.
It's in the game.
Now, if you've not seen the opening, here you go. I'm gonna let it play. The opening scene is just amazing, and the graphics in this game are just outstanding.
Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
Who recognizes that
Nick,
name
and
or
this
that
is
voice?
The road to the Masters.
Oh, Sir Nick. All right, so I'm actually just going to play some courses and play a little around. Probably, I'm going to play one full 18 at the Masters at Augusta National, and then I'm going to play some front nines and back nines at different courses, just to, you know, quick play, just play around. Nothing too serious, just stroke play. And I'm going to play all 18. Now, this is the cool thing. If you guys don't know this, you can actually pick any of the 30 courses and play the full 18. You can play the front nine, back nine, all the par threes, par fours, par fives. It's really neat. But I'm going to play the full 18 today. And I am going to play with my guy here, Mr. Roscoe Palmer. And I am going to do one thing here. Yeah, we'll go. I guess maybe not. Is it 2 on the nose? It is. We're going to play like a tourist. What's up, man? Thanks for all the comments there, Sleeve. Appreciate you.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines, this is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novelo. And
so if you get in the chat, let me know if you've actually pre-ordered this and are looking forward to it.
Sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect.
I mean, one thing I can say right off the bat, and you know, you've probably already watched, you've probably already watched several of these, you know, videos from all these different, you know, creators and stuff like that. The cool thing I think is just the realism and the graphics. But the other thing is, like, you notice there's people sitting down. Not everyone is a stick figure on, you know, in the gallery. So if you do play PGA Tour 2K23 or even 21, you'll see, you know, they're just stick figures, which I think is cool. And then the other thing I notice is when you actually go to tee and you address it, like I'm going to go here, I'm going to check and see, okay, where this is going to go. Okay, this is where it's go. But once I address the ball, you hear the quietness happen. That's pretty cool. I underswung a little bit, and I am by no means excellent at this game yet. That's okay.
Way to get out of the box. This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
And my shot shaping has not been good so far. I overswung that way too much. I noticed the other thing too is that when it says it's going to go, the clubs sometimes actually are under what they actually show. I've noticed that too. Like I actually clubbed down thinking it was going to be, you know, closer to the hole. I should have just stayed there.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Downhill putt here. This is Augusta National. Wow. And I hit that way too hard.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, we're going to start off with a bogey, unfortunately. Or even double bogey. Yeah. Way to start the stream there, Roscoe. I'd be crying in my boots. See, one thing I will say is the putting is completely different from 2K.
This opening hole, and that will contribute to a +2 start. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second.
The other thing I can say is that it is a slower. How do you play Augusta in 2K? There's several courses. Well, I played. There's one that has like 25 asterisks. You guys will not find that one. In 2K23, you'll also find it under Augusto Ultimate. And then there's also National Golf Club. I think one called Firehorn is another one. Yeah, if you check some of the posts that I have out there, you'll find those. So if you still, have if you have 2K and you don't have this yet, obviously because it's not released yet, there's several of those out there. And there's some good ones. Yeah.
Oh, and that'll make things a bit more difficult. That winds up in the bunker at the very top of that ridge.
Now, the other thing I noticed that there was actually a divot of sand that came out. Not only that.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery
hey,
here.
Thanks, golfer guy. I appreciate that, bud. 628. I'm happy. Appreciate that, bud. All right, so it's downhill. Another thing is the golfers will have different abilities. Like, I don't have any abilities. Like, there's only so many shots that I have right now. I think my guys like are ranked like a 70 something, 74, something like that. And so that actually might be short. That is short. Wow. Well, I'm playing like I actually play in real life.
Flash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
And just to let y'all know, that whatever that plane was, that would never happen.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes.
If y'all heard a plane, did y'all hear a plane? I just heard a plane. That would never happen because Augusta has a no. I believe there's no fly zone around Augusta. Come on, turn. Oh my goodness. All right.
11 feet away.
Probably should have had a warm up. There you go.
Okay, so a slightly better result than at one. This just a bogey, but it'll be a tough early hole.
Playing like a tourist right now.
Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course.
Favorite course that I've played in real life?
On that second nine gets so much attention,
it's a great question.
But this is a wonderful
it's in California.
You need some touch here.
And if I remember correctly, it's near Sacramento because I was traveling. And it's called Turkey Creek. And the reason it's called Turkey Creek is, and I didn't realize it was called Turkey Creek, and I didn't understand the naming until I pulled up to about the 11th tee box. And next thing I know, I pull up to the tee box, and there's like 50 turkeys just in front of the tee box. And I was literally like, what the heck is this? And all these turkeys, they just scattered. And next thing you know, I teed off, but Turkey Creek, that was a cool course. I played some courses in Phoenix, Wigwam, probably the longest par 5 I've ever played. I think it was over 670.
Good chance to get one in close from here.
And I have played a par 6 before. See, this is a pitch, and it should be about right there. Wow, I didn't get up there. That's where he's just, I gotta learn to judge this better. I do have it on difficult. Get in the hole. So then it's running right through. You can't stop a ball here.
I know it's only the third hole, but the short game, so often it can save you. But at the moment, it has just been an absolute waste around the greens.
The commentators are killing me.
Sooner than he was hoping for.
It looked like he sort of quit on it, and that's going to cost him.
Now.
Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short.
Well, if you guys and gals came to watch somebody suck at this game, you got it.
Worked out early. 5 over in just 3 holes. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the.
So answering the question, should you buy this game?
Bunkers protecting the front of that green.
It's hard. I think that if you really like PGA Tour 2K23, then this is a great complement to it. They're different games. They really are. I feel like this is a different game from that, but I think there's some things with 2K23 that are really cool, and there's also some really great things with this as well.
Yeah, this is a tee shot that's perplexed many a golfer over the years. That's going to wind up being too long and off the back of this 4th green.
Can you sit?
Yeah, it is a game of touch.
Wow.
There's evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance
Nancy,
to get right.
Sure didn't hit that. If there's anybody named Nancy in here, my bad. Wow.
Okay, that one's safely in.
So I'm playing golf like I play in real person. I'm going to shoot about 101 at this point.
Drop shot.
You're welcome.
Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4 second longest.
So the cut shots and everything like that are really cool. I think that adds a great element to the game. However, I think after a while you're going to probably turn them off. Because you've seen them. Especially if you're doing anything online or anything like that.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
See if we can't turn this out around and stop the bleeding.
And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5.
There we go. That's a nice recovery shot there.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. Okay, that's finished off.
Oh, we stopped the bleeding finally.
We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta.
Well, Juniper.
Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you.
Sit down, ball. Ah.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Ooh, so close.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
There we go.
So that's in for his par, so remain at +6 for his round. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. Oh no, lost that one dead right.
Wow.
And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway.
A little recovery shot here. Great.
Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
Playing this like I play in my real life. There's an impossible way to stop this. Oh, much better shot there.
Ah, good soft hands. That is nicely done. This from 7 feet.
How much is that going to turn, I wonder? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I'd walk that off there too, Roscoe. What?
Oh, this is where the game becomes so close.
Wow, nice 3-putt.
Okay, so not what he was looking to do once he got on the green. That's the Cobra, a 3-putt 6 here at the par 4. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll
Let's see if we can actually eagle or birdie this, stop the bleeding. That'd be awesome.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Get up there. Ah. Not bad.
Just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Sit down, ball. Sit. Wow.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from attack.
Nothing like tournament play here.
That's not at all ideal.
Come on. Get in there.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go. Those are the putts that have not
Nice
been
par.
falling, but that one drops to save a par. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous
Carolina cherry.
tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here.
Somebody
that
talked
don't have
about
enough carry
in one of
could
the
also
videos I
wind up winning a
have
good 30,
that
40
where they
yards
could
or
see
so
kind of the
back down the hill.
graphics kind of shake a little bit. I honestly think that is it could be some rendering from the graphics, but you know, on PS5 and Xbox, I think it's capped at 30 FPS. I actually have mine as I'm playing on PC, so it's completely wide open,
This is turning a little to his
and
left.
the FPS is basically
This is going to be a
it's
beautiful
unlocked.
drop down the hill. Into
I have
the
not
big clearing.
ran check on it and see what kind of
Good
FPS
look
I
at
have
this ninth
on
green.
right now, but I'll do that in a video.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
129 yards left to the flag today, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Oh, wow.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Disappointing, you think? The ball on this game
look how quick that
probably
was.
travels
Very
more
difficult to get that to
than
stop, even out of
as
the
far as
sand.
true to
That was
simulation.
right on by.
True to simulation, probably more than anything that I can say than 2K.
Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9.
Wow. A little plus
And
9
that
for the
will write an end to a
front 9 of the
trouble-filled first 9
Augusta
here at
National. Wow.
Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start.
Thanks for
of a
watching. I appreciate you
difficult
being here,
stretch.
even though I'm
These
sucking
two
at this
par
game.
fours, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3 12.
Yeah, I've got to start my career on this thing tonight. That video will be posted tomorrow. All right, so I've actually been on this hole and seen how far this goes down. So if you see that, it is like straight downhill. It's insane. When the golfers are actually walking downhill, they disappear. Wow, shortchanged that one. But even still, look at that.
And is that going to catch the slope? Yes, it will. Down the hill it goes. Wonderfully done to begin this second 9.
Wow. Nice 318-yard drive. Wow. It's just crazy how much this thing carries. And now this is in simulation. This is not arcade. Arcade's a lot different. It's a nice chip there. Wow.
Nope.
Definitely gonna have to Work on the putting.
So he'll brush that in for his bogey and put a square on the card to start his backside.
Yeah, so if
On
you're
now
watching,
the
welcome
second
to
hardest hole
real life
in
golf at the
Masters
Augusta
history,
National.
520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit,
Now,
this hole was lengthened 15 yards.
entering Amen
back in
corner.
2022.
This is really cool. I've played replicas of this on courses that have, kind of emulated it, and this is so cool to be able to play this.
This one started up the right side, and that will do just fine. Amen corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11.
Yeah, so I actually clubbed down twice.
How good are these players? Oh, lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green.
Come on. Oh, so close. Had the line. Now, you can also turn on 1 foot, 2 foot, and 3 foot gimmies, which is cool.
Still no
Kind of
circles
speeds
on
up
the
the round a little
card
bit too.
yet, as that's in for par. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much
Golden
harder is
Bell.
figuring the mysterious winds.
The
answers
Jordan
lie
Spieth hole.
somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell.
Now, notice all the azaleas and everything like that. This has actually been placed correctly where even the color of the azaleas are in the right spots. So it'll be interesting to see this on, tomorrow when the start of the Masters, and then also throughout the weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Come on, get over. Get over. Oh, short.
Nah, a little too cautious there. Maybe fortunate this didn't wind up in the creek.
How cool is
Instead,
that? You get to
it
go
is in
over,
the bunker short of
the
this 12th
bridge.
hole. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, a little too much.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass.
Wow.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed
Hardest
be
settings.
just the one drop shot.
There we go.
We finish up Amen corner with the sweeping 510-yard par 5 13.
That's actually not the hardest settings. I think I'm on tournament.
For the green into, but look
I have
out
nothing
for the
to-
tributary to Rays Creek in front of the green and the 4 bunkers behind.
No shame in my 11 over right now.
This one starting a little bit left. Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe
So I appreciate you coming in. If you haven't subbed to the channel, feel free. You can watch awesome golf like this at any point in time. Notice when you get closer to the water, or closer to the creek, a raised creek, you actually hear it. How cool is that? All right, so that my ball's above my feet, so it's actually going to kick left originally, and we're about 8 feet above. So let's see here.
Oh, that's trouble.
That is trouble. That's trouble.
That is the cardinal sin, isn't it, here at 13, coming up short, and now you're in Race Creek.
Yeah, there'd be no way that ball would actually stay there. And so I'm actually just going to hit the previous shot.
So now
I really just want to hit the previous shot. I want to hit this shot again.
This par 5.
And I'm going to actually hit high instead of the low. That should be enough. There it is. That's what I was going for. Ah.
This is a good-sized putt, 27 feet away.
Turn. Ah.
Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, no problem with that.
Let's see how much I can balloon this score. Just your average golfer playing Augusta National.
The terraced green is the challenge here.
What's funny is I'm seeing y'all kind of pop in and out of this live stream, like coming in like, whoa, wow, this guy's at 12 over.
And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. A second shot looming here from right around 165 yards.
That's pretty sweet, by the way. You can change the camera angle when you actually hit the ball.
On deck.
So you can actually swivel around to see it.
Really don't want to
That's
leave yourself like a
pretty
knee knock,
slick.
like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Come on. Wow, it's like putting on ice. And this is no gimme. Nope. I don't deserve to wear the green right now. It's all good.
We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on.
All right, so this is on simulation and tournament.
Carry over the
tournament level.
Second shot, that much tougher.
So they extended this hole by about, actually they brought it back, brought the tee boxes back, I think 15 to 20 yards. So it now is a much longer hole than it was before.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Ah, that's pretty cool. I like that you can move the camera around. All right, so we're gonna go for this. I don't care. I literally have no cares in the world right now. If this with this score or anything like that, I'm just going for it. Every ball. I can't hold any green on this course right now.
Land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to solve.
No, no chance.
That is funny. And then you hit this and it's 2 years past.
That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself.
Why are
at
you
least a
kicking your
chance for
shoes like
par,
you got
Frank.
sand on?
Rich, I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Come on. Wow.
Yeah, maybe a little defensive there, as that'll come up short.
Yeah. Wow.
Cleans that up in the hole.
I'm playing bogey golf like I would in real life.
We arrive now at the 170-yard.
I'm wondering how if it changes to play this on arcade, because I have it at simulation right now on tournament level. I'm curious. I might play it again and actually have this in arcade mode. But I would never. I don't want to even play in arcade mode. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all want to play in arcade mode? With everything running through the green, I'm just going to hit this 8-iron and let it run. It should hit the slope there. And now it stops. Now it stops?
That's going to be on the putting surface.
You're shitting
and the
me.
birdie looks straight ahead. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way.
Can we do it like this? Can we take it all the way up and let it coming all the way back here? I wonder. Can it happen? No, it didn't have enough.
Nope, that's going to come to rest way short of the hole. That was wrong from the start.
Didn't have enough.
Just 5 feet left. Not a whole lot has gone right. That's for sure. Although that putt rolling in, would you say that way? Right? I guess the way it's been going, you take what you get.
You know,
the uphill par
5 of y'all watching. I appreciate you all watching. And
Eisenhower tree, you may remember,
it cracks me up, man. This game.
Damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain.
It's going to be it's probably each one of you probably play this game better than I will, but it's a challenging game. I'll be interested to see how I can adapt from 2K23. I'm still playing 2K23 though.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot, good look at the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A look here for birdie at 17.
And a very straightforward look here. Down the hill with no break.
Down the hill with no break? What? You don't think that you don't see the things going left or right in the beginning? Come on, get in there, Hall. Oh, that was a good putt.
Okay.
There's your par.
When the round gets away from you, time to focus on just making some pars, and that's well done there. Final hole here at Augusta
All right.
National.
I'm on the
It is
18th
all
hole.
you wanted.
Got 5 y'all in
465
here.
yards up
What do you
the
want to see
hill,
next?
All right in front of you.
What course?
Perfect drive, the perfect approach. And you might get the perfect ending. All you've ever wanted. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18.
Yeah, it's the first good putt in a while. Does it get all the way up? No, it doesn't. Man. There's no judgment here. This is purely not bad there. I'll take that.
This from about 10 feet.
Oh, seriously? The one thing I don't like is you have to actually press A to address it every time. Wow. What a horrible round of golf there. I don't even care to even look at that.
Music's not very good, is it?
Yeah, we're not even looking at that round there. Wow. That was rough. So you get more points and your golfer level up, and then you get these little tokens you can take to increase your golfer. So just kind of give you an idea here. Let me go over here. One thing, you have to back out to go to your golfer, and then come over here and then go to your golfer. And yep, so I've got 2 tokens here, and we're gonna go ahead and upgrade. Yep, and we're gonna upgrade here. And the skill has been upgraded. So now you can see what that is. And when you upgrade your skills, you get different types of shots. So for example, you know, when you get your short game, you've got different shots you can hit, and you'll be able to control. And so, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So yeah. It's pretty intricate of actually how you can customize your golfer. All right, just gonna play stroke play. And any particular course y'all want to see? Let me know which course. I'll wait. All right, nobody's picking anything, so I am going to go ahead and let's go ahead and play TPC Scottsdale. And let's go ahead and just play we'll play the back nine. See, my golfer's at 75 now, so every time I increase, you know, something where, oh, Torrey Pines, okay, Sleeve, I hear you. I will play the 18 in Torrey Pines. Now, you can change your golfer's, you know, attire. You can also change your golf bag, which is cool. All right, here we go. Torrey Pines.
Set upon the cliffs, high above the Pacific Ocean below, there's a look at the majestic South
We're in
Course
tournament
at
conditions,
Torrey
too.
Pines, site of this edition of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lutter alongside
No, I got
Frank
you.
Nobilo. And Frank, this is such a beautiful golf course, but it's reachable.
We'll play
isn't it?
18.
It's open to the public.
We're playing tournament mode. So it's got the hardest settings on the course, and then I've got it also on the hard settings on my end.
Everybody's able to play. I learned golf on public golf course. I think just about every
Yeah,
player that
so
you know, sort of got to
more
be
than
a
likely,
professional learned golf on a
there's
public
going to be a
golf
large
course,
score
and that's
again.
why these courses have to be looked after.
This is probably my... Oh, I probably played... since I got it, you know, I'm a working man, and I've probably played maybe 90 something holes. I think I just passed, actually I take that back, I think I just passed a certain milestone.
That'll do nicely, and we're off and running here at Torrey Pines South. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
146 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That might be good. Let's see what happens here. It would have been better if it was closer.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's
Is it
from
not
distance,
out?
so
Jared, is
this
it
one
not out
just
for
about
Xbox One?
speed, but line as well.
Y'all have to say, I don't know. I wasn't aware that it wasn't. Oh, I pulled that putt bad. And I didn't hit it. Wow.
Come on, you can't leave it that short, can you? This is an 11-foot putt.
Good putt.
Nicely done.
Nice
Things
putt.
Could have
Woo!
gone sideways, but that is a solid 4 here at the first. We move now to the short but demanding 389-yard par 4 second here at
Wow.
Torrey Pines.
That's
Fairway
crazy. I didn't know
wood
that.
Hybrid might be the play here.
So you got different drives you can hit, by the way. Uh-oh, I pulled that. Yeah, we're in the bunker. Easy bunker. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be an awkward stance.
Tricky spot to be. It's into that long zigzag bunker left of the fairway.
Oh, this is going to
Just
suck.
to get this on somehow. His second from the fairway bunker.
Let's see how this comes out of here. Come on. Bunker to bunker. Give me a Corona.
Do you realize there's green grass in this hole? Bunker off the tee, now bunker again. You're going to have so much sand in those shoes by the time we finish this hole.
That's hilarious. So, like, if you play with another tour player or something like that, they have different shots that they'll be able to kind of blast out of here and stuff like that,
Yeah,
which is cool.
Tough to fly that all the
I don't
way
have any
to
of
the
that
hole
because
out
I'm
of the
still working
bunker.
on this
is gonna
guy.
come up a good bit short.
And I'd much rather work on my Roscoe Palmer than just go play with a tour. Come on. Ah,
Ooh, good
wow.
speed there.
That was
would
my
be
bad
just
on
a
the
couple of
controller
feet.
there.
So, an early hiccup
Yeah,
here at number 2.
here we go.
So move
The
him to
game does
+1.
look good. I will say that. The
This is one of the
graphics
prettiest
are
bunkers you will
amazing.
ever see, with
The
Pacific
courses
Ocean
look
as a
amazing. I mean,
backdrop.
look right there.
don't
You got
wanna
all the
gaze at
birds
it
flying
too
around.
long
There
because
was,
this
I played Harbor Golf Links. If you go
200-yard
take a
shot
look at my video,
demands
there
every
was
bit of your focus and
dragonflies
attention. This
kind of
is a
flying all around when I was out in the woods. That's some detail. Oh, I'm yanking the ball. Oh, wow. Nuked it.
Unfortunately, that's going to get held up in the rough left of the green, but it'll be a difficult pitch from over there.
Let's see if I can hit this flop. Ball's above my feet. It's gonna go directly to the left. Oh yeah. There you go. Nice ball, Roscoe.
8-foot putt here.
Nice putt. Nice
Good
putt.
work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Here we are now at the 490-yard par 4 fourth, the second longest of the challenging par 4s here at Torrey Pines. A good tee shot is essential, and the par is a good score.
Yeah, if you hey, if you like the content here, of course, subscribe. I'll bring more content like this and other games as well. So appreciate y'all stopping in. All right, so this is gonna have to. Get out of the bunker. Oh. One area I didn't want to go to.
And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker.
All right, we
Be
got it.
careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
8-iron should actually get there. Should be solid here. Let's go for it. Yeah. All right.
The late, great Bobby Jones always said the hardest shot in golf is the next one. And that's evidence there in that bunker. All you can do is just simply get it out. Job was made harder by
Well,
the second shot coming up
cheat
short.
code might be flopping
Excellent use
near
of
the
flop
green
shot
for
and chance
tournaments.
to escape with a par.
There you go. Another
Okay,
par.
can't take putts
Not bad.
length for granted,
I'm
but
taking
that's
that.
in for a par. Next up here at Torrey Pines, the par 4 fifth, measuring 454 yards. Good tee shot, should take the fairway bunkers out of play.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. You know, another thing is the kind of the music and all the cutscenes and stuff like that. It adds such a great element to the course. I have not played without it yet, so I'm wondering how that feels. But I mean, it probably would play quicker, which would be nice. Sleeve, do you have the game?
Okay, that's going to split the bunkers. A good tee shot here at 5. Just over 160 yards still to go here for this second.
It's crazy. It looks like it's going to be a lot
And
closer than
the ball
that.
looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little
Just-
closer, but
just,
still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be
drops.
careful with the lag putting.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
Oh, I got you. So you got the trial. Yeah, we're just going to hit it and pray here. I don't think I hit it enough. Nope, I did not.
That's a mishit.
Nancy, that one.
misjudgment, and maybe another missed putt coming up.
USA, you're still away. Touchy, 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 touchy.
Two over for the day. All right, so you've made your way through some of those harder par 4s, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par 5. The 6th is 564 yards with a good tee shot. You'll have a chance of getting home in 2 and maybe making a 3.
All right. Let's see if we can get a good chance at a green regulation here. Wow. All right. This is going to be an interesting. Oh, yeah, actually, we're good. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Soft. Ah, it's going to run through. Ah.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good.
No, I turned
Too
the
long,
spin
sadly.
control off. Oh, don't go all the way downhill. Oh! Y'all are about to see me rage. That stinks. Oh!
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
13 feet away.
See how that's so crazy. See how sensitive that is? I literally gonna have to put my controller on the desk.
Sometimes. All right, so it takes 3 putts to get down, and that will wind up a double bogey
Well,
here at the par
you know,
five.
you're on in 2, and then you just explode in short game. That's a great way to start.
Left side is your best bet if you can do it.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Whoa, okay.
Well, the easy part's done. It's on the green. The hard part now is a long putt coming up.
Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away.
Yeah, no.
Well, it is
The putt meter, the putting on here is really, in the simulation style, I think it's really difficult. Like, it's hard to judge.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by.
The putting.
Just poor execution.
I'm about to turn that down to like
5
rookie.
over par after another bogey. We arrive now at the second par 3 on the front side, the uphill 177-yard 8th, critical to avoid the large front bunker and get your shot to the right level of this 2-tiered green.
So if it's, I play golf, so I know if it's uphill, you're supposed to club up. But every time I club up on this, it just explodes. I'm way too far past. So let me try this finesse. And I'm in the bunker now. Oh my gosh.
Nope, that's not going to get there. It's into the bunker
Oh.
of this 8th green. Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
It wasn't bad right there.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay,
Well, stop the bleeding a little bit.
Bunker as he'll walk off with a par. We finished the front side here at Torrey Pines at the 615-yard par 5 9th, reachable into by only the longest hitter, but with a good drive. And an
all right, par 5.
Layup, birdie is definitely a possibility.
Let's just stay out of these bunkers here. should be solid there. Kick right. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a
Not
nice
bad.
swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Never going to get there in
Still better
two.
than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5.
Oh, he's going to be in the bunker. Nope. Not bad.
We all know there is so much emphasis these days on power, hitting the ball long ways. We forget once in a while that you have to be able to put the ball in the proper places. That's what he's done right here.
Yeah, par 5s were designed as 3-shotters, and this hole is definitely a 3-shotter today.
Sit down, ball. There we go.
Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie.
Yes.
Yep, that's nicely done.
Nice
It's a
bird.
birdie here at the 9th.
Holy
And
crap,
will
that
make
took
this an
forever.
Even 40 for the front side, 4 over par. Always nice to kickstart your back 9 with a birdie, and you'll have a chance. If, again, and we keep repeating this theme at Torrey Pines, if you hit a good tee shot, then you can attack.
Yep, let's go.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Oh, so
Well, that one
close.
didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
All right, so now this is actually where a Texas wedge is going to come into play. Come on, turn. Yes!
Oh, that's how you do it right there.
Nice
The approach
bird.
Misses the target, but the putter coming through from off the green, and that
Let's go.
is a bit of a surprise birdie. Moving now to the tough 11th hole here at Torrey Pines. Long downhill par 3 measuring 225 yards. But don't be fooled by that number. This hole often plays longer because of the wind.
Sit down, ball. Wow. That traveled a long way.
And that is on the putting surface here at 11, but not on the right level. So that will be a lightning quick putt coming up.
This is how I kind of wish I had actually turned on the putting path. Let's see what happens here. This is a hit and pray. Come on, turn. Oh!
Yeah, that's really well done.
Wow.
That distance, you'll take it every time.
What a putt. Are you kidding me?
Oh, just a lack of concentration there. It'll cost him.
What?
That's weighted pretty well, but it'll sneak by.
Wow. Y'all, I mean, I can't even. I can't.
Okay, well, the flat stick definitely let him down here. 4 putts on the hole.
I
He'll
can't.
walk off with a double bogey. Well, heading back toward the ocean, this hole, the 12th, at better than 500 yards in a par 4, is typically among
I'm
the
so
hardest
lost.
at
Nah.
Torrey Pines. It is a real beast.
Wow. The putting in this. You're going to have to play on a custom, I think, to for a while. Kick left, kick right. We're in the first cut. That's all right.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
I love that they
now from
just gave
a
him
foot or
the
two off the
whole
fairway.
shooter.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt.
Yeah, I mean, it puts definitely like the kind of the old school. I understand what you're saying by that. It does feel mushy though. And that's where it doesn't feel as crisp, which that's kind of the slow pace of that putt.
Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13th. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon. And if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260.
I mean, it's a stunning game. There's no doubt about it. It is, well, it's worth the money. But, you know, I think there's some that, you know, that have this, you know, have PGA Tour 2K23 or 21 for that matter. And maybe like, you know what? How much am I going to invest my time into it?
That is a fine tee shot.
But if you're a golf nut, like I am, man, it's a masterpiece of
300 yards
golf.
second to the par 5.
It's really, I mean, it's really cool. I love it when it talks about the history of all the golf courses and everything like that. That's so cool. And if you're just chilling with some buds, you know, playing online or something like that, yeah, you can definitely do that and play online. The online will be interesting. I have not played anything online yet,
See how close this third
so
shot can be hit.
we'll see. Does it get all the way up? Nope, it does not. Wow. Does it come back to his feet? Because it could be. Look at his face.
He wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but
If there was cursing available in the game, I think this guy would have done it. No! Stay up! Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. No way this happens. No way this happens. What?
That did not have enough steam to carry it forward. It feeds it right
Oh,
on
you
back
all can
down the
laugh at
slope.
my pain here. That is so funny.
That's always painful. Just another couple of rolls and it drops.
Seriously? I can't stand the
Time to
putting
move
right
on to
now.
the next
I literally can't stand the putting.
We now arrive at the 437-yard par 4 14th at Torrey Pines. The canyon running along the left side of the fairway is the danger here. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. From the fairway NOTI, this is second.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 113 to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
Wow.
Well, had a good look at the green.
Interesting.
But couldn't cash
You know,
it
one
in
thing I'm
the
going to do,
rough
y'all,
now.
is learn
Wondering
this
what
shot
might have been.
shaping. Because I think that's where this game is going to be in. And probably one is with the shot shaping.
This from 7 feet. Well, a good comeback from
Wow.
the 7 he posted a moment ago. This is how you get back in stride. Just a simple par. The 15th hole is up next. A par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the
Appreciate
fairway
y'all
with a
coming in,
reasonable approach.
checking out the
Into
stream.
a green with
If you
bunkers
haven't subbed,
left
feel
and
free.
right.
It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Just costs you to watch this outstanding golf here and all the other content I put out.
That one up the right side.
Kick left. Ah.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
All right. Play it close.
Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf.
There you go.
Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Good putt.
Yeah, good concentration
There we go.
there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole.
I mean,
with
the
those 3 bunkers
graphics are
protecting the
outstanding.
green. There is that slight
There's just
opening in
no
the front.
other word
It
than
would take an
outstanding.
outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie.
Wayward shot to the right. I just wanted to work on my bunker game, that's all.
Okay,
Little
pretty big
9-footer
swing
for
necessary
par.
there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. 10-foot putt left.
Oh,
Oh, you're kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck did the whole way. 9 over for the day. Next up, the penultimate
Wow.
hole at Torrey Pines.
9 over.
443-yard
Tournament
par four.
play, tournament
To avoid the
feel.
fairway bunker, 275 yards down
Got a
that right
long way
side.
to go on this game, Roscoe. Wow, there's a bunker again. Man, I love the
That
sand.
one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Let's see if we can get this out of here. Bunker to bunker? Yes! Woo! I love it.
Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short.
You're watching some amazing golf here. There we go.
Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short.
So touchy. He gonna go cry in the car. That's an old reference there. If anybody gets it, you're as old as I am.
570-yard, 18th, idyllic par 5. Fairly straight the whole way, but that pond they call Devlin's Billabong always makes going for the green into a risky proposition. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did.
Yeah, we are
right
not
there.
going for that. Yeah, you definitely, in this game, play the course more than 2K. You know, there's some understanding of golf in this game. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. You know, just to think about it, there's some true to life feel to this. No. No.
And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard.
Absolutely. I want this shot
And
again.
after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5.
Come on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Woo! Nice. Oh, shit me.
Can't believe it. What else could go wrong?
I mean, the putting is so touchy.
So a tough double bogey.
Like, so
7
touchy.
here at 18. And this is going to be a round of
I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave it as is, but it
Well,
is
that'll wrap it up
so
for us
touchy.
today. We saw a lot of great golf,
Wow.
Frank.
Okay. All right, Tim, I hear you. All right, so that is actually in... Oop. All right, change it from here. Got it. Try that out. I'm gonna play the back nine at TPC Scottsdale. All right, let's see if this works a little bit better.
Now from the Valley
I'm
of
running
the
out
Sun,
of fuel here,
this
people. I have to get some more
is
G fuel.
Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf today. From
Hey, we're at
TPC
628.
Scottsdale, here in
Anybody
the
want to
desert
sub for
Southwest.
629?
With Frank Nobilo,
6:30?
I'm Rich Lerner, pleased to be joining you here in the Scottsdale sun. And Frank, apart from either embracing or trying to tune out the carnival-like atmosphere here in Scottsdale, what do you need to do to be successful at a course like this?
Have fun first and foremost, because I know when you stand on that first tee at TPC Scottsdale, the first thing you want to go to is 16, 17, and 18. So just enjoy the first 15 holes first.
So we're just going to get in a quick 9 here. Let's start on the back at the par 4 10th hole.
Should be solid right there.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with NOTI III.
146 yards left to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
It's a solid shot and a green in
Solid
regulation,
shot,
but a
green and
little away
reg,
from the
but
back.
could be better.
Going to have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie.
Wow. I am just pulling the ball off the right stick here.
Okay, no problem with that.
This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4.
Course is, you know, beautiful.
You don't want to hit it left.
Like I said, the
water
graphics
goes down
and
the
course
entire
is
left side.
outstanding.
Need to hit it long, need to hit
I'm
it
not sure
straight.
how it feels on
The best
PS5 and
spot is to
Xbox
be
yet.
down
If
that right
anybody's
side of the
played it
fairway.
on that, whether the trial or not, or how does the 30 FPS feel? Do you feel it? I'm playing on PC, so it's going to be different. That's cool, all the roars of the crowd from the stadium hole.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
An outside look here for birdie.
Notice the ducks in the water out there. That's pretty cool. That duck is actually diving for a fish or something. One flapping his... Y'all stop moving. Distracting me. Wow, I keep... Oh... Come on. I keep moving my hand and it keeps going left here. I'm gonna have to get a different strategy for putting.
So he'll finish that off with his par, and it's going to keep him level for his round.
Still par though.
Looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot
It's so touchy.
is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
Slow down, ball.
Oh, and that is over the back, but it will stay dry.
Seriously.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity.
And
Dude,
this will
I
be a
am-
5-foot putt here.
I am not liking the putting on this game right now, though.
Okay, good putt to finish it off, but it is for bogey, and that score dips to +1.
This is where the excitement really kicks in at TPC Scottsdale. The 13th hole is a par 5 at 558 yards. It is a wonderful driving hole. There's water, there's desert on the right. You have the mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. If you can drive the ball straight here, keep it out of that trouble, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and maybe make an eagle.
And that will do just fine.
That's cool. Appreciate that, Sleeve. Nope, I'm going to be right. And we're going to be long. stopping it is insane. I've got to learn the club links and where to hit and where to miss and stuff like that. I think that's just where it's at right now. That's a good putt.
Yes,
all right.
Well done.
Woo!
And back to
Nice
even
bird.
on the day. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
All right. 14. Oh, get out of
This
the bunker.
one starting a little left off
Nope.
the tee.
Good. Gonna be in the rough.
No fairway.
See
here.
how we
This
hit out of
one
this.
in that rough.
Now,
Not a
one thing I
big
don't
issue, though
like
it
is
in
that
the rough.
when
Should
you're
have a go
on
at this one.
2K23,
Second shot now,
you
14th
have
hole.
that vibration in the controller when you're getting close. There's nothing on this. Unless I turned it off. I don't know. Nope, I yanked it.
Now, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not
Not
too
bad.
Cleans that
There we
up
go.
in the hole.
Nice par.
Arriving now at the 553-yard 50.
You know, one thing on
Another
this game
reachable
is you
par
do
five.
have to
Water
scramble,
guarding
and
the
it's a
left
lot.
side of the
It's a lot
fairway.
harder to
Players
scramble
hit
in
the
this
second
game
or third shots
than it
into
was in
island green.
2K23.
Scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting.
First cut. Good ball there.
I don't know about that one. Ball in the first cut. Could have gone a little further down the fairway. But still, hey, what am I saying? In good place now.
Sit down, ball. Oh my goodness. Ah. So that's a crazy thing, is that runs so
Well,
far
obviously
past.
That's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Wow. Pulled it. Pulled it.
Got
on
it there, but
the
not
controller.
quite on target. One over for the day.
All right, here we go. Stadium course, or excuse me, stadium hole.
Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a
That's
perfect
cool.
description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else.
All right.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime
Hole in one.
par three.
And when you look at
Come
it
on,
from
here
up
we go.
high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale.
Kick right. Nope. Boo. That's awesome that they actually have the booze in the game. That is sick. Wow, that didn't move at all.
That came out soft, landed first on the fringe, kind of took some pace off, and that will leave a longish putt for par.
Well, I've been putting so great. Nope.
That's going to scoot a foot or two back.
That's awesome. That was cool. That was some good stuff right there.
Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par four that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par four.
No issues here.
Little hole high there.
A touch more accuracy could have had him on in one. Instead now, his second from the side of the green.
There we go. Nice flop.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie.
Yes. Woo. Good bird. Nice birdie.
We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the church pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway.
It's a good drive right there. Good drive. Love the crowd. Love the crowd noise. That's cool.
2 yards to the front. 114 gets to the hole. Coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Is that enough? There it is. Woo!
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not like that, but it is a great approach shot.
A straightforward look here for birdie.
Ah,
That is going to leave a sour taste here at the end of the round. Well, maybe not so straightforward.
I will say the game kind of locked in there for a second. There we go.
That's finished off for a par.
Nice par.
So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm
All right. So let's see if we can't add something here. Upgrade these skills here. Our approach shots are probably one of the most challenging for me so far, along with putting. Oh. There we go. Getting all these shots in. Yeah, the roar of the crowd was awesome. All right, I'm gonna play one more 9 holes. One more of the 9. Just a back 9 or a front 9. I played a couple of these and posted them if you want to check it out.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines, this is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novello. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal.
So, if you're watching and you're going to watch the Masters,
soak it all in.
Who's going to win?
But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded
Got the old
really
Gary
as the most
Player
perfect
outfit,
par
all
five
black.
ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek. Then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a
I'm in the pine straw,
from,
easy.
The great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you.
I'm going to have to Phil Mickelson this
so
thing.
We're just going to get in 9 holes here, and we start at the difficult par 4 10th, the steep downhiller known as Camellia.
Not bad. I'll take the punch
From
out.
the central bunker, at least there's not much of a lip here, but you still have to respect this green. Green pitches right to left. You're going to have to aim this third shot right of the flag.
Yeah. Love it how he's looking at the lie like something happened. Well, yeah. What?
You can see the frustration building.
Yeah.
That is not a great putt there.
Frustration building's all right. I'm not sure I like the putting in this game.
At even par, but with the double, he walks off at 2 over. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance.
Not a bad drive there.
Through and a good start to this hole. Water left and long. This is second at 11.
Wow, that's long. That's still long.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Oh.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Really?
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target.
The putting. The putting. The putting.
3 over for the day.
Ah. Sleeve, did you find the putting that hard? Or is it just me? Do I suck?
Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind. Absolutely critical.
The old Jordan Spieth hole. Is it not long enough? It's not long enough. Oh my gosh, it stayed up.
Yeah, not a great shot. That's going to wind up missing.
Okay,
to the
so it's
right
not
of
just
this
me. The
12th
putting
green.
is tough. Okay, great. The short game and the putting are both very hard to judge right now, I'll say. Get in the hole. Oh!
This from about 10 feet.
Nice putt. Nice putt.
Good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum. Turn one over off the tee.
And I don't have the read thing on, so I'm wondering, you know, if it's worth it or not. I probably will never put it on. But the putting just seems difficult. More difficult than it maybe needs to be. And as you can see, I'm not hitting any shot shapes or anything like that. And I've got to go work on that. I wasn't about to try and start shaping shots.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
One thing is, I think that the other thing is you got to be smooth with your play as far as on the movement on the sticks. You got to be kind of to a point you're, you know, not just. It's got to be kind of some good rhythm there. Yeah, that's gonna pull left. We'll be okay though. Be all right. Gotta have a hard putt downhill though. Oh, I'm off.
Frank
Wow.
landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
Yeah. Slow. Come on. There we go. The cool thing is you hear Ray's Creek behind you. Oh, it was close.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
That's all right.
So that's in for par. He will remain at 3 over.
No,
for his
it's a
round.
par. It's all right.
This 14th
It's a
hole
good
at
try.
440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway.
You know, one thing I'll
at
say with
14.
playing 2K and then playing this, you've got,
Second
you
shot
know,
coming up. Let's check
2K,
in for
you
the
can just
first
pretty
time
much
with Nota Begay the third.
kind of
158
be
yards left
pretty
to the hole,
aggressive with
pin in the back.
you know, with the controller. On here, it's maybe it's a little bit more of the finesse side of it, because I just kind of hit that a little bit more on the finesse side of just kind of easing into it instead of, you know, just pulling back. And it sounds weird saying it, pull it back, put it in. You know what I'm saying? You know. Wow, that pulled.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Is that in? No. Wow. I thought that was in. Nope.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Maybe I didn't judge it. There we go.
Rocky road to this point. 4
Ah.
over par on the round. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well.
I
in
will
the
say
park,
that
but
playing
renovations
the
in
Masters
2022 added
during
an
Masters
extra
week,
20 yards to the hole.
that's pretty cool.
Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm okay.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Oh, wow. I don't think this will make it. But I'm just curious to try. Because I don't care. Nope. Slow. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Ha! I meant to do that.
From the fairway, we check in with NOTA.
No bargains here with this approach shot. Gotta hit a very shallow green off a downhill lie.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, for the putting, no doubt. Whoa. Nice shot there. I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's what you see in real life. These guys, you know, walking across, you know, through the hole and everything. And you've got, you know, the crowd right there. That's some really cool stuff. Nope. I needed to put a little bit more behind that to get it past the hole there.
So that'll be a par, and it'll keep him at +4 on the day.
Yeah.
Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I'd actually get in trouble for it, but it'd be cool to actually run a, watch the tournament and play this. I'll probably be doing that on my own, but I'll be watching the Masters this weekend, of course. And of course, it's Holy Week, which is nice. So happy Easter, everyone. All right, hit that and come down. Come on. Feed down the hole. Oh, I didn't hit it. Didn't get it on there enough.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up.
It's a hard putt. It's a hard putt.
Strong right to left. In
I tried this earlier.
I'm
just curious.
Just to get this one within a couple of feet.
I'm just curious. I don't even care if it goes close to it, but we'll see. It doesn't. I had to hit it harder than that.
Well, we'll never know if that had
That's
gone
all right.
Because it never made it.
Nope.
Nope. There's your bogue.
This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt.
See, the stuff that they're talking about right now, they're throwing the facts of golf in there and the history of the golf and the history of this particular course, Augusta National. That is really neat. It's not just a commentator talking about something that, you know, doesn't even matter. I mean, I don't know how many times I've watched or played 2K, and they're still talking about a golfer that I'm challenging or something like that. I'm my rival, and I'm like, man, you just got to stop talking.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Yeah, I can tell from the start of when I started playing tonight, and I really just started paying attention to it in the last few holes, is not on the controller, you know, just pulling it all the way back and shoving it all the way forward. Just really kind of taking more of an easier approach, and that seems to have helped a little bit.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
A look here for birdie at 17.
Just has to get the ball started, and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
Come on. Nope.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
Yeah, for like 2K, you can basically just, you know, rear back, and you hear that, you feel that
So that's in for
controller vibration, then you know, shove it back in, you know, forward, and this is a whole different story.
This famous 465-yard par 4 18th is that you are coming out of a narrow.
If anybody's coming in, they're probably like, what are they talking about?
Up the hill, good drive though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie.
So like right there, when I came pulled back on the controller and I went forward, I felt a little drift to the left there, and you can feel it. That's exactly where the ball's going to go.
Second at 18.
So I was short on this last time I played it. Not bad there. I'll take that all day.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Yeah, you got to really... You got to play to the left of the rights and stuff like that. All right. Definitely feels a little bit different now that I'm paying attention to that. I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah, it's
guys are still hanging around, so I'll play one more front nine or back nine or something like that. Hey, I appreciate that. 629 subs, y'all. Maybe we hit 630 before this is over. Just trying to hit that road to 1,000. Let's go play TPC Sawgrass. We'll play the back nine. All right, play the back nine of TPC Sawgrass. Get to the island green.
Now from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida.
Y'all, I don't know if there's going to be any post tomorrow. It's already
PGA Tour
11
golf.
something.
Rich Lerner, pleased to be
We'll
joined
see.
here in the booth by my partner Frank Nobilo. And
Might be
Frank, so
just
much
shorts
talk
tomorrow
about
for
when
me.
You look at this course as a whole, but what are the must-dos when you play a track like this?
Try and keep the ball in the fairway, because Pete Dye, I mean, he did a great job of trying to deceive you off the tee. A lot of the times, you know, you think the trouble's on the right when really it's on the left. It's another one too, stock plenty of golf balls, but home of the PGA Tour and always worth a quick 18 holes.
So we're just going to get in a quick 9 here. Let's start on the back at the par 4 10th hole.
Ah. I had a feeling that was going to happen. All right.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
I'll take that approach. That's not bad.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, and you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
Yeah. Very true. Shorts do bring in the subs.
Just trying to get
I try to drop a mini a day. Come on. Come on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh!
Close.
What a
Couldn't ask
shot.
for much more on that putt.
That was a nice putt.
Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum.
You can definitely see and
But you have to be
the
willing
look and
to
feel of
potentially
each
pay a
course is
price if
different,
it doesn't work
and
out.
it's not just the same trees. Even the trees are different when you play in different places. From California at Torrey Pines to this in Florida, you can see the differences, which is really neat.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
All right, so I want to go for this, and I think I'm just going to take a high power approach. Yeah, I think the power approach there. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so close.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Try the old Texas wedge here, y'all. Nope, that does not work there. And that did not judge well. That was crap. Scott, what was? Well, we're going to get our par today. There we go.
And he gets that to drop.
Should have had a birdie there, but that's all right.
For the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12th here at TPC Sawgrass.
All right. Who's going to give me the 630 sub tonight?
Drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration.
You could risk driver, but why? Just hit 3-wood down there, leave a nice yardage.
Yeah, definitely a slower pace on the controller makes a huge difference.
Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
See, that's much shorter than it showed. Much shorter. Significantly shorter.
Situation from that distance.
That pitch does not fly that far.
The best shot I've seen today.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. So that's in for his par, and he'll remain
Another par, another par.
Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass, tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
Like right now. Oh yeah, there we go. Stop running though. Man, that ran way through.
And
wow.
That one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Oh. Not a bad little pitch there.
8-foot putt here.
Good putt.
Okay,
all right.
Can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par.
Another par, another par.
Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
Good drive.
No problems there.
Good
That's
drive.
gonna wind up safely in the fairway. Find challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
It's going to run all the way through, isn't it? Wow.
That one was running so hot.
Let's see here. See if we can hit this flop. Oh, yes, sir. There we go.
Finish that off for his par, and it's going to keep him level for his round. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right. This is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center.
All
Don't
right.
go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is.
If
What
you look at
position
this,
on the
when
screen,
I
because this is
when I
another
go
green
zoom
that's
in,
not flat.
look at the
If
moss
second
on
shot
the
lands on
tree
wrong
right there.
portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the
Just
hole.
so much detail. So much detail. Whereas that may not matter to some, but that matters to me. That they've put that much detail into this
They
game.
call that position A. That's going to
Now,
be right
it's up to me
down
to
the
figure
middle.
out how to actually play it properly, which if you've watched from beginning to end of
Shot straight ahead,
tonight,
and we go to Iona Steven.
this is probably
131 yards to
the
get you
best
to the
I've
front
played
of this
so far,
green,
which is
but
cool.
It's 138
And-
yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole, and the pin on the front portion.
You know, hopefully that's what happens right here. Now that I'm talking like that. Sit down, ball. Not bad. I'll take that.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is a 19-foot putt.
Come on. Oh. I love that my guy Roscoe looks at the read of the putt after that and like, what happened here?
This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5.
Good drive. Good drive.
We'll do just fine.
Like it. Like it a lot. All right, so do we go for it in 2 here? That's the question. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on down there. Come on down. Keep coming.
Yeah,
that's a nice shot.
Woo!
That was nice.
But got enough release and in good shape. This one just about straight at it for eagle.
Come on. Drop this eagle, Roscoe. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Did y'all hear the gator hiss? Do you see what I see? You see that gator right there? Right there? Now, what's up with this one shaking like crazy over here? Come on, poke your head out, gator. That gator hissed as I actually started to hit the ball. Nice bird. Nice bird.
Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made
All
that
right.
walk from 16 green.
Here we
It's
are
80
at
yards
the
to tee
TPC
box. So as you
Sawgrass
walk
par
along and if
3
your eyes venture to the
17.
right, you see it all in front of you. You see the
One of the
crowd
most
behind,
iconic
and you
holes in
realise
golf.
This is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
What's the wind doing here? It's pushing away from us. All right, sit down, ball. Sit. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Woo. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Not easy to do here at 17.
Yes. Woo. Good bird. Good bird. Yes, sir.
Easy birdie here at the fabled 17.
There we
Now
go.
to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come.
Yeah, excellent bird. All right, so let's get, let's see, just concentrate here. Come on.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
All right.
Walking the course today, let's bring in NOTI the third.
156 yards left to the hole. Coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
I might have overcooked that one. Not bad.
That's a good shot.
Not bad.
Importantly, too, a green
good
in
approach
regulation,
shot.
So birdie chance.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Nope. Missed it. Ah. Didn't give it enough. That's all right. I will take the 2-under round back 9 of TPC Sawgrass. Not bad here. All pars. 16 and 17. Good birds. And 18. Nice par.
So famous over the last 25 to 30
Awesome.
years.
Very
My partner,
cool.
Frank Nobilo, and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying
All right. All right, y'all. Well, I tell you what, it is been an awesome time tonight, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much for all the subs. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with Roscoe here and just having some fun. So God bless you. God bless your family. Thank you so much for all the subs. 629 of y'all. And if anybody wants to sub at the end to get 630, hey, I appreciate you and I appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and enjoy the Masters. I'll be live Saturday night playing probably this again or MLB The Show. I've been hanging out and playing MLB The Show, PGA Tour, EA Sports PGA Tour, 2K23, and also WWE 2K23. I've been having fun with that too. So, man, I set Call of Duty down and I've just not looked back. And life is so good right now. And I'm looking forward to getting to that 1,000 mark and moving on from there and just creating more content and having a good time doing this. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Saturday night if you want to hang out. Later. Thanks, Sleeve. Appreciate all your love, bro.